Efforts are continuing tonight to recover a jet which ran off the runway at Liverpool John Lennon Airport in the early hours of this morning. Thousands of passengers have had their travel plans disrupted as all flights have been cancelled, delayed or transferred.
No one was hurt on the aircraft, which was carrying a senior executive from the company that owns Liverpool Football Club. Let's join our Merseyside reporter Andy Gill, who is at the airport for us tonight. So, Andy, what is the latest there? Now we're into the final hours of the final day of the general election campaign. The third time we've had one in 5 years, in case you didn't know. And tomorrow...
Actually, that's my mistake. I wrote 5, but it's 4, isn't it?
Yes, you're right.
Sorry, my fault.
Tomorrow we cast our votes.
Yeah, what are the key seats in the region, though? The seats that will decide who gets into number 10 on Friday morning. We asked 4 of the BBC's local political reporters to give us their ones to watch. Some of the key seats to look out for then. Our political editor Nina Warhurst is here, ready for a busy day tomorrow and Friday. What have the people in those constituencies been saying then?
Do you know what, Roger? I will remember this as the eye-roll election because from Barrow to Crewe, from Morecambe to Pendle, I've spoken with voters who say they are just sick of the lot of them. It's not about who they like the most, it's about who they dislike the least. And that can be interesting because if people are voting tactically or in a way that they've never voted before, it can be really volatile and throw up some really interesting results.
And, well, we know the polls don't always get it absolutely spot on, but what are they saying? Are many of these seats expected to change hands, do the polls think?
Well,
thanks, Nina. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, when Tracy Smith went into her local cafe, she was struck by the number of people who were in there on their own. So she decided to do something about it. She set up a club in the cafe to combat loneliness.
And in just a few months, Tracy's Natter Shacks have proved so popular. There are now 18 of them across Lancashire. Naomi Cornwell went along to find out. It's a brilliant idea,
It is,
isn't it?
absolutely.
Yeah. Now, the biggest passenger vessel to be launched on Windermere for more than 80 years was gently lowered into the water today.
Yes, the crowds gathered at Lakeside Pier to watch the MV Swift lifted into position. It's a new addition to the fleet operated by Windermere Lake Cruises, and it should carry its first passengers next summer, as Peter Marshall reports. But it was fun following those cranes on the way from the M6 into Windermere.
Well, yeah, very impressive though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, on to today's Christmas star, and this one goes to a Wirral man who has gone above and beyond to help people with disabilities in Hoylake.
John Spindler set up Hands and Voices. It's a sing and sign choir almost 8 years ago because one of the people he cared for could only communicate using Makaton Sign Language. The choir's gone from strength to strength, as Mairead Smith reports.
Now, Owen's going to be here with the weather in a minute, but if you look out the window, you can see it's been another damp December day for many of us. Not exactly the kind of weather to make you want to start singing in the rain, but that's just what they needed in Liverpool today.
Don't worry, we're not going to. A group of young people were recreating a movie classic, Singing in the Rain. Their audience included a world expert on the number, though, as Dave Guest will explain. Got plenty of opportunity to do that in this part of the world.
I was going to say, we provided the weather today, didn't we, in the northwest?
Could be laughing in the snow, though.
Oh. Yes. Well, actually, we might be doing that over the next couple of days.
Yeah?
Yeah. Bit of a wintry
maybe.
flavour. We can't get too excited, though. Yeah, snow only on hills, I'm afraid.
Oh.
If you like snow.
There'll be a lot of parents who are having to take a day off tomorrow or whatever because the kids have got the day off because of polling day, and they'll probably be rather dismayed by the rotten weather.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no snow for them to enjoy.
No.
But, you know, there's still time. Like you say, if you like it, not everybody does.
Yes, some people despise it.
I've got the late news at 10:30. Have a nice evening. Thanks for watching.
Good night.
Bye.